Hello, my special friends, my dearest brothers and sisters. This is Hakan speaking. I greet you in peace and love. I have previously shared the two spiritual paths that I think would benefit everyone, namely, breathe deeply and slowly at least 3 times a day. If necessary, put up a note to remind yourself to breathe deeply and slowly. And also, observe your thoughts and emotions as they come up, without trying to change or suppress them. Both of these things don't need to take more than a minute a day, although of course you can make more time for them than that. Last week I shared another spiritual path that I think will be a great for some people, but not necessarily for everyone. That was the path of Kriya Yoga. Today I will share another spiritual path that I think will be a great for some people, but not everyone needs it, and not everyone will be in a position to walk it. This path is find some relatively emotionally safe person who knows you pretty well. Every day, mutually share with each other how your day was and how you felt during the day. And very regularly, either every day or just very regularly, share with each other what you think that older person did great, or what you admire about them, or what you think their positive qualities are. If you can, try to be specific, because the way their compliments and affection lands better. So for example, you did this thing very well today. Good job, I'm proud of you. Or you're really kind. I love that about you is preferable to just an overall. You did great today, or I love you. Of course, only share things that you authentically feel. If you cannot think of anything nice to say about the other person, then well, probably think a bit harder of what qualities do they have. They'll likely have a bunch of good qualities, otherwise, why are you interacting with them? To some of you, this will just sound like a healthy romantic relationship, and sure it can be, or you can do this with a platonic friend. But a lot of times after the initial relationship phase, people stop regularly expressing appreciation towards each other and giving each other compliments on a regular basis. Some of you would benefit from doing that a bit more, because while rationally you may know the other appreciates you, emotionally many of you can still benefit from the affection. The reason why I'm suggesting this is that most Earth humans haven't received enough love as children. In many cases, this is the root cause of emotional pain in people. Children deserve unconditional love and support, and you can make children aware that certain actions have undesirable consequences without withdrawing your love from them. The primary solution to the problem of people not having received enough love as children is them getting more openly expressed love from older people today. Sure, self-love also helps and is also important, but humans are a social species. Getting love from older people is a fundamental need that people have. Self-love is important, but it can't fully replace that. More people than not would benefit from regularly receiving love or affection. It's not that if you want to regularly hear that someone cares about you, that there is something wrong with you. Perhaps this path of receiving love can help you and the older person receive the love that you may not have sufficiently had. In turn, that can be very healing, and it can enable you to become your best self. As you may guess, the daily compliments are primarily about both of you feeling seen and loved and nourished, and not primarily about cognitively learning something about yourself. So it's no problem if one thing gets said multiple times. If you think this is a bit artificial to do, humans, including children, are supposed to be telepathic and very empathic, and thus they are supposed to be able to literally feel the love from the people around them every single day, on a typical day or cycle. I literally feel love from my wife, from my children, from my friends, and I feel respect and affection from the people I work with and direct. And they also feel the same from me. So we Pleiadians may not verbally tell each other regularly that we love each other unconditionally and appreciate each other, but we do telepathically feel that during our entire lives, even back when we were still in our mother's womb. And yes, this contributes very much to our emotional well-being. I understand that right now telepathy is blocked in most Earth humans, so a replacement for now is just verbally telling each other what you appreciate about them and what they did well and what their good qualities are. If you do have access to telepathy or strong empathy, you can also just sit down and look at each other and literally feel each other's love or appreciation without words. That can also be a healing practice. And also some Earth humans that receive the love they need and don't particularly need this practice. That said, don't be too quick to say that you don't need this, because some people who think they don't need this in fact could benefit from it. If you want to find a pen pal, either to do this practice with or just in general, you can leave an email address in the comment section and invite people to write to you. I suggest making a new email address for this purpose. I hope this was helpful. You may my utmost respect for being able to keep going and also keeping a good heart in all the darkness. Your star brother, 𝐻𝐾, for Era of Light.